Hey guys, it's John here. Welcome to our video. Let's play Left 4 Dead 2. This is actually going to be a two-part video. So this is part one. And I'd just like to introduce you into Joe.
Guys, as I say, welcome again. This actual mission is 20 minutes long, so that's why it's gonna be a two-parter. So I'm gonna pass you on to our new guest for this video, which is Greg Shabadabadin. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Okay, hi everyone, I'm Greg, and you must probably already know me from AOA and stuff, so as you know, I live in Italy, and I'm a squad leader for AOA with John and a few other guys, and yeah, I have PS3, and
Well, what games do you like to play?
Well, I like to play Modern Warfare 2, of course, but which really actually gets me pissed a lot, as you guys know. So yeah, and I also really like the COD 4, but unfortunately nobody plays anymore since Modern Warfare 2 and Battlefield and stuff like that. So yeah,
Alright.
it's kind of died out, which is kind of unfortunate.
Well, talking of COD 4, well, have you seen? There's many gameplays on YouTube now, but the Modern Warfare 2 map pack, which it involves Crash and Overgrown.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask John first. What do you think? Did you enjoy Crash and Overgrown?
Yeah, I think they were kind of two of the most popular maps on Call of Duty 4, but I think there was other maps as well. You know, like I just, to be honest, I feel as if we're getting a wee bit cheated. Getting two old maps, because yeah, they were good maps, but you know, why couldn't they just come up with two equally good new fresh maps? So, but I did think they were good though.
And Greg, what do you think about it?
Well, yeah, I really like the maps actually. Crash, I have to say, is definitely my favorite COD 4 map. I think it's pretty balanced, I'd say, with the spawns and everything, except for the top spawn up the hill in Domination, which was kind of odd. But all the other stuff was actually really good. And for Overgrown, it's a pretty good map. It's fairly big, so I guess it'll kind of suit the Modern Warfare 2. But the negative side of that, I think, will be the kill streaks, definitely, because it'll kind of end up like Wasteland with the kill streaks, since there's not much cover. And you'll just continuously be getting owned by chopper guns and Harriers and stuff without really being able to do much.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's the only bad side about it. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been looking at gameplays, and a guy posted a gameplay of his first thoughts of Crash, and straight away he tried to do, you know, when you used to go up that ladder in that building and jump across onto the top building of one of the sides?
Yeah.
You used to jump onto that little peg. They removed that, so you can't do that now.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah. Well, at least you don't have old school in Modern Warfare 2, I guess, so you know not much map abuse.
Well, nobody played old school really seriously, to be honest.
It was only good for Mike Myers.
I've been in old school on COD 4 PC, and there's only about 2 maps going for old school, to be honest. So 2 games going, and they're usually like hosted in Ukraine or something. So I never get to play them anyway. So did any of you seriously love Overgrown?
I actually thought it was quite good.
I honestly didn't like it at all. What are you gonna say, Greg?
Well, it wasn't bad. I kind of enjoyed it because it was a good sniping map, really, and you know, it was pretty good, I'd say, compared to a few other maps. For example, I really didn't like Vacant.
Oh, that's bad news for you then. Robert Bolin said that that's probably when they're bringing out the next map pack, when they're going to bring in new maps, they think they're going to bring in Vacant and Shipment. So, I think they're bringing in them. I'm not sure about I'm not sure, but it's not 100%, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of rumours about Vacant coming back soon.
Yeah, I think I've heard it.
I love Vacant. Vacant on PC is ace.
Yeah.
going to move on to the next topic. I don't think some of you, well, one of you might not bother with this, but Team Tactical has been announced, well, first person, not third person, has been announced that it's coming back to Modern Warfare 2 as a new playlist option. I don't know when it's going to come out, to be honest, but Robert Bowling on his Twitter said that Team Tactical's coming back to Modern Warfare 2. Do you have any thoughts on this, John?
Well, yeah, like you've said, I wasn't actually that bothered about it, you know. To be honest, it was more kind of like, my game types were search and destroy, you know, with a bit of team deathmatch. I like those. I wasn't really bothered about headquarters, but I don't mind if it all gets thrown together. You know, it does vary it a wee bit, so I guess I could enjoy it. You know.
What about you, Greg?
Well, to be honest, I actually really loved Team Tactical in first person on COD 4. I think it was really good because you know you would have a small part of people, and you really wouldn't. Maybe you didn't want to play big team games because of the teamwork needed, so you would just hop into that and play some S&D or and stuff like that. So I think it would be a really good addition. I really don't see why they didn't put it in from the start. I just never really understood that. So I think it would be a good addition.
What do you think about how it's going to be 4v4, unlike COD 4 being 3v3? Do you think that's got any? Do you have any views on that, or is it just all water under the bridge?
I think it's pretty decent. Like, it's all good.
John, I know you said you don't like it, but honestly, do you think 4v4 is better than 3v3 or all the way around?
To be honest, I think some of the maps are bigger in Modern Warfare, so they probably would need, you know, slightly bigger teams. So I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
But it's not that I didn't like Team Tactical. It's just that
you preferred others.
Yeah, I preferred others. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I don't think you could get enough chance to get a good score in each Team Tactical game because they didn't last that long.
Do you think in Modern Warfare 2 I know there is going to be some maps, but they're not going, you know, they're obviously not going to put certain maps in Team Tactical playlist. So I'm thinking Wasteland. I don't think that'll be in Team Tactical. Do you think there's going to be any maps that won't be included in the Team Tactical playlist?
I've got one. Derailed.
Oh my, that shouldn't even be in 6v6.
Yeah,
it really shouldn't. Yeah.
I really hope Wasteland isn't in it, and along with Derail.
I'm also thinking maybe possibly Karachi, and then
that is fairly big. Actually, I remember getting lost in that map the first time I played it. The first time I played it, but.
Karachi's are not. I'd say Karachi's probably a mid-sized map, but it's got. It's maybe
it's got many parts to it that you don't actually use. So really, it's a big-sized map, but you think it's medium because of how many parts aren't actually mentioned. Yeah. Take it for instance, the start of S&D on one of the sides. You don't go back there at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But do you think that a good idea would be, rather than exclude maps out, which would piss people off, do you think that it would be a good idea to maybe restrict parts of the map? You know, like you guys were saying, you know, like maybe cut the maps down a wee bit, you know?
Yeah, but I'm just thinking how they'd do. Well, they would be able to do it, but they'd literally have to just build a solid wall just in a random place.
Yeah, I mean that's not too much work, you know.
But they'd actually have to remove Wasteland, really, because you can't really build a wall in the middle of nowhere.
That's true, yeah. that would be the exception.
You'll have to make the radiation, what do you call it, the radiation range bigger, so it would just come on that.
See, the thing is, if they did that, one of the sides you won't actually be able to get round, because if you really want to restrict it to proper things, because the hedge will end, and then the radiation thing will be there as well.
You know, what I'd like to know is, how the hell do all the soldiers get into the middle of a radiation field when they possibly can't get back out?
I know.
Exactly. What the hell?
They just grew out of the ground.
They were born in the underneath the ground, you know.
Well,
Yeah.
it's about 20, maybe 30 seconds. The timer isn't showing from the end, guys. Gonna give some final words to Greg first.
Well, I'd just like to say thanks for watching, everyone, and just keep on stay in touch with us, and we'll have more vids up soon, especially Gok and John.
And
So I'll see.
John, what would you like to say?
Well, to be honest, I don't really have anything to say, but I think the Duke would like to say,
Let God sort him out.
and we'll see you next time.
Alright, guys. Thanks for
Bye,
watching.
everyone.